Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend those casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in tech and gadgets.
Sounds fun.
It is. Today we
I
start...
like gadgets.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Today we've got a buffet of tech news, spicier than a Taco El party pack.
Ooh, spicy. I like it.
From robots
All right.
to juicy drama in the AI world.
Ooh, drama.
And a fun Netflix surprise in Vegas.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Ready to dive in?
I'm ready. Always love seeing what surprises the tech world throws our way. It's like watching a show where anything can happen.
A never-ending episode.
Yes.
Okay. First up, robots. Apparently, Apple is developing robots.
Apple robots.
I know, right? Apple analyst Min-Chi Kuo predicts a 2028 launch. Think that's realistic?
2028 is a while away. Gives Apple plenty of time.
True.
For their classic it just works approach.
Yeah, they do love to perfect things before they release them.
Right. So, and remember, they weren't the first to MP3 players or smartphones.
Right.
But when they entered those markets, they really shook things up.
Totally. What could Apple robots even do that others don't? I mean, they're known for sleek design and user-friendliness with their products.
Right.
So how would that translate to robots?
Imagine robots that are as easy to use as an iPhone, but maybe they help with everyday tasks, integrate seamlessly with your other Apple devices, or even act as companions.
Okay.
That Apple design flair, I think that's where they could really set themselves apart.
Ooh, a robot that matches my rose gold iPhone. Sign me up.
There you go.
And speaking of cool robots, have you seen those miniature soccer-playing robots from Google DeepMind?
I have seen those. Very cool.
They learn to play by, like, trial and error through something called reinforcement learning.
Yeah, reinforcement learning.
It's crazy to watch them figure things out.
Yeah.
It really is amazing how they adapt and learn. That kind of technology could have huge implications beyond soccer. Imagine robots that can learn to perform complex tasks in manufacturing, healthcare, or even search and rescue, all by learning from their experiences.
Definitely. Yeah. The possibilities are kind of endless when you think about it.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing. Okay, let's switch gear to the AI world where things have been, well, dramatic to say the least. We've got Elon Musk trying to buy back OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah.
And OpenAI basically saying, nah, we're good.
Thanks, but no thanks.
And then there's the whole thing with OpenAI removing its DEI page from its website. Talk about adding fuel to the fire. What's your take on all this?
Well, Musk has been pretty vocal about his concerns, with OpenAI moving away from its initial mission of developing AI safely and ethically. He's worried about the potential risks of AI becoming too powerful, and his bid to buy them back could be seen as an attempt to steer them in a different direction.
But OpenAI's lawyers are calling it a power play, saying he's just trying to undermine a competitor since he's launching his own AI company, XAI. It's like a real-life tech thriller.
It really is. It has all the elements, right? Powerful personalities, high stakes, and a dash of mystery. And the whole DEI page removal
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good.
just adds another layer of complexity to the situation. It definitely raises questions about their commitment to diversity and inclusion, especially in a field like AI where bias is a huge concern.
Huge concern, yeah. Okay, but even with all this drama going on, OpenAI is still moving full speed ahead. They're about to release GPT-5. And get this, it's going to be free, at least for basic use.
That's a strategic move.
Yeah.
Offering a free tier, they can attract a much wider user base and gather massive amounts of data to train their models. Plus, they'll still have paid tiers, of course, for advanced features and, higher levels of intelligence.
And GPT-5 isn't just a text generator anymore. It's supposed to have voice capabilities, image creation, search, research, basically everything but make you breakfast. Is OpenAI trying to become the one-stop shop for all things AI?
It seems that way. By creating this all-in-one platform, they're aiming to dominate the AI landscape.
It's a bold move.
For sure.
But this raises an important question for you.
Okay.
What are the implications of having one company control so much of the AI market? Could it stifle innovation?
Potentially.
Or create a monopoly?
It's definitely something to consider, yeah. Especially as AI becomes more and more integrated into our lives.
I hadn't thought about it like that. It's definitely something to consider.
Yeah.
And OpenAI isn't the only player in the game. Anthropic, another AI company, is also about to release a new model. It looks like we're heading for a full-blown AI arms race.
It's getting interesting, that's for sure. Lots of competition breeds innovation, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
Oh, things are about to get interesting. It's like watching a tech showdown in real time. But before we dive into that, let's take a quick detour to the automotive world. Remember that proposed Nissan-Honda merger everyone was talking about?
The one that was supposed to revolutionize the electric vehicle market?
Yeah, that one. Oh, it crashed and burned. Nissan called it off-citing pride and insufficient alarm about its predicament. Ouch. What do you think went wrong?
Well, it seems like a classic case of two companies with strong identities and maybe not enough willingness to compromise.
Hmm.
The auto industry is going through a massive transformation right now with the shift to electric vehicles, so maybe they just couldn't see eye to eye on how to navigate that together. Yeah, mergers are tough. Sometimes it's better to just partner up instead of creating these mega corporations.
True, true. Especially in such a fast-paced tech world. You got to be light on your feet.
Agility's key, that's for sure.
Speaking of unexpected moves, Netflix just opened a restaurant in Vegas
Wait, what?
called Netflix Bites.
A Netflix restaurant.
I know, can you believe it?
That's interesting. I saw that. What kind of food do they even serve there? Like, will it be themed after their shows or something?
I'm curious about that too. Like, will they have Stranger Things waffles or Squid Game Dalgona candy?
I'd try that.
Me too. It's a pretty bold move, right? Shows how these companies are blurring the lines between entertainment and other industries.
Yeah, for sure. It's not just about the streaming content anymore. They're trying to create a whole experience.
Exactly, exactly. But let's bring it back to what we were talking about before, all this tech stuff we're discussing. What stands out to you the most from all of this?
Honestly, it's the speed at which everything is changing. It's kind of overwhelming, right? Like one minute you're figuring out the latest iPhone update, the next minute robots are playing soccer and AI is writing your emails. It's hard to keep up.
I know, it's a lot. It feels like the tech world is on fast forward, and it's like, whoa, hold on a second, I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, but instead of feeling overwhelmed, I think it's better to see it as an opportunity. We're living in a time of technological revolution with all these amazing possibilities, but yeah, some challenges too.
Okay, so instead of fearing the robots and AI, we should be like, how can we make this work for us?
Exactly. The ability to adapt and learn quickly, to think critically, those skills will be even more important going forward. No matter what you do for a living, what skills do you want to learn? What problems do you want to solve? What impact do you want to make?
Wow, those are good questions. It really makes you think about what role you want to play in all of this.
Right, this crazy future we're heading into.
It's not just about the gadgets, it's about using tech to make things better, right? For us, for the world.
Exactly. Technology is just a tool. It's up to us how we use it.
And there will be bumps along the way, right? We'll have to deal with the not so fun parts too. Ethical questions, maybe some unintended consequences. Like, sure, it'd be cool to have a robot do my chores, but what about the people who rely on those jobs?
Right, exactly. We have to be aware of that. We need to create new opportunities for people whose jobs might be replaced by AI and make sure AI doesn't make existing inequalities worse.
It's a lot to think about, balancing the amazing potential of tech with the risks. Like we're standing on the edge of this technological cliff, and we're like, whoa, what's going to happen next?
But it's also exciting. This is a huge moment in history. And the people who are willing to adapt, to learn, to try new things, those are the people who will succeed. So keep those creative juices flowing.
Love that. Okay, well, this has been an awesome deep dive. So much to think about. And to everyone listening, robots, AI drama, even a Netflix restaurant. But that's not all. There's always more to explore in the tech world. It's a wild ride.
It really is. And staying informed is super important if you want to navigate it all. Knowledge is power, right? Especially now with tech changing so fast.
You got that right. So are you ready to dive even deeper into the tech trenches?
Let's do it. The future is full of possibilities, some exciting, some maybe a little scary, but we got to face it with curiosity, and a willingness to learn and a commitment to using these tools for good.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And remember, you don't have to be a tech whiz to join this conversation. Everyone's perspective matters, whether you're coding all day or just starting to explore the digital world. Keep those questions coming, and let's build the future we want.
I like that. And building on that, one final thought. We've talked about robots, AI, all this rapid tech change, but we didn't really talk about human connection. As we become more and more reliant on technology, it's even more important to nurture those human relationships, to remember what it means to connect with others. Because at the end of the day, tech is just a tool. We decide how we use it. We decide what kind of future we build.
It's so true. Tech can connect us in amazing ways, but it can also be isolating if we're not careful. Got to make sure we don't forget those face-to-face interactions,
Absolutely. Sometimes you just got to put the phone down, look up, and actually talk to the people around you.
Well said. Okay, folks, we've covered a lot of ground today, from robots to AI drama.
It was dramatic.
To even a Netflix restaurant. The tech world never sleeps, that's for sure.
It keeps us on our toes. Who knows what's next? Maybe flying cars, finally.
Ooh, I'd love a flying car. But that's why we do this deep dive every week, right? To try and keep up with all the latest, break it down, and hopefully have some fun along the way.
Exactly. And help you, the listener, make sense of it all and feel like you can handle whatever the tech world throws at you next.
So what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from today's episode?
Well, tech is changing faster than ever, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But my advice is embrace it. Don't be afraid to ask questions, learn new things. Remember, you don't need to be a tech expert to be a part of this conversation. Everyone's voice matters.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Big thanks to you for joining us on this wild ride through the tech world.
Always fun chatting with you.
And to all our amazing listeners out there, thanks for tuning into Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions. Until next time, stay curious.